Storm Team 44, powered by Bracket Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
All right, good morning, everybody. Off to a rainy start this morning, which is all the more important around harvest time for the corn, which we can see a lot of on that Evansville Champion 4 camera this morning. Obviously, you can't harvest in conditions like this, and we have a lot more rain for the first half of the week. But by the weekend, I think we should be drying out, which, of course, I'm not a farmer, I'm not an expert, but I will say that with the sunshine on the way by the weekend, I think that should lead to better harvesting conditions by Friday and Saturday. But at least for the moment, not so. Lots of heavy rain stretched across southern Indiana, eastern Illinois, and northwestern Kentucky. Northwestern Kentucky is where we've seen the most storms so far this morning. Lots of thunder and lightning. Probably had a rude awakening for most folks towards Morganfield, Henderson, and Owensboro. Nothing severe, just decent rain amounts, though. Around an inch and a half for most of Webster County, towards Davies County, inch and a half for you based on radar estimates. All of us have picked up at least some rain, which is beneficial from a drought perspective. We're now in a moderate to severe drought across most of the region, but we're getting some relief now. We're going to get some relief for the rest of the afternoon as the showers and storms continue. More rain still coming in from the southwest towards Missouri and southern Illinois. All this happening thanks to a little shortwave trough, which you can see a little bit on the water vapor satellite imagery this morning. That little dip in the jet stream, that's giving us extra lift and extra moisture in the atmosphere. We'll get a second upper level low that's already in place towards the west over Idaho and northern Utah. And as that comes in, that's going to lead to a second push of heavier rain and thunderstorms Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Tomorrow, there'll be sort of this in-between time where we have just cloudy skies. But for the rest of the day today, plan on it being pretty messy, including on your way home from work or school later today. Here's the futurecast at 3 p.m. Still plenty of scattered pockets of heavier rain here and there by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Does slow down somewhat by 7, 8 o'clock with a couple lingering showers around dinner time. And then I think it stops completely by 10, 11 o'clock tonight. It stays pretty quiet overnight into tomorrow morning. We wake up to mostly cloudy skies early tomorrow and just a couple little tiny pockets of drizzle. For most of the day tomorrow, it just stays mostly cloudy. The rain coverage, yeah, there will still be some showers, but it won't be nearly as widespread. Just a couple lingering downpours farther south. But by tomorrow evening, it begins to ramp back up again. This is out ahead of the second upper level low that should be moving in tomorrow night, Wednesday morning. We will most likely wake up to another very messy start Wednesday morning with heavier downpours likely tracking through with this second upper level low. Now, once that moves through finally, by Thursday morning, we should be on the tail end of a lot of this wet weather, drying out in large part by Thursday afternoon and staying dry for the weekend. We got cooler, drier air coming in, temporarily cooler for Friday, but then, or for Thursday, then the warmer air comes back in Friday. It'll be a warm and dry weekend. Most likely picking up in the ballpark of around 2 to 2.5 inches over the next 3 days. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're definitely dry with highs warming back up slightly to upper 70s by Friday, then mid 80s by Saturday and Sunday with thankfully dry conditions by the time we get to the weekend.